You had a guy with Puffy them. This person ran, that person ran. You had one who pulled out a gun. You got LAPD.
Both dazzling success and persistent controversy have marked Diddy's career. However, the more famous the person is, the more defamation he gets. This is far from untrue in Diddy's case, as many celebrities in the hip-hop industry, including Suge Knight, have stepped forward to expose Diddy. Suge Knight has allegedly revealed Diddy's connection with the FBI, a relationship that has allegedly shielded him from the total weight of the law. And now, the former death row executive appears to be signaling that even this relationship might not be able to protect Diddy again.
Oh, you never connected dots. You know, ain't about you don't connect the dots. You know the dots. You just so against death row and Tupac and our movie that you looked the other way other than forming your child.
Suge Knight, a name synonymous with the golden era of hip-hop, casts a revealing light on Diddy's past. He has been revealing significant information about how certain individuals involved in serious crimes have evaded consequences. This becomes particularly intriguing given the recent controversies surrounding Diddy. Diddy has found himself at the center of serious allegations, including misconduct and assault. Adding to the surprise, his former girlfriend, Cassie, emerged as the one making these accusations. It's reported that Cassie took legal steps against him, but Diddy managed to navigate these challenges with a strategic legal approach, effectively sidestepping the lawsuit. He also speaks of an incident where Diddy was handcuffed for gun possession, a situation that mysteriously dissolved into the background. This incident, seemingly minor, hints at a deeper narrative of legal evasion and protection.
Handcuffed this, but you never heard about their case. It just go away.
In the shadowy corridors of hip-hop's history, Suge Knight's revelations cast a new light on Sean Diddy Combs' enigmatic past. Knight recalls a pivotal moment when Diddy found himself in handcuffs, an incident stemming from gun possession. Yet, this episode didn't escalate as one might expect. Instead, it quietly faded from the public eye, dissolving into the background as if it never happened. This peculiar turn of events hints at unseen forces at play, shaping the narrative from behind the scenes. The plot thickens as Knight delves deeper, suggesting that Diddy's escape from legal repercussions was no mere stroke of luck. He portrays Diddy as more than a music mogul. He insinuates a deeper, more covert role as an informant or insider for the FBI. This alleged connection could shed light on Diddy's numerous brushes with the law, where he emerged seemingly unscathed. It's a narrative that suggests a complex dance between power, legality, and survival in the cutthroat world of music and fame. Knight further delves into allegations of Diddy being an FBI informant. This role, if true, could explain the numerous legal escapes Diddy has seemingly made over the years. It paints a picture of a man walking a tightrope between the law and his own ambitions, using his connections to stay one step ahead. In the world of hip-hop, where the lines between artistry and reality often blur, the figure of Diddy stands as a testament to this complex interplay. Kanye West's startling revelation about Diddy's use of political connections to avoid jail adds a new dimension to the mogul's already intricate narrative. This claim, echoing through the corridors of the music industry, suggests a man who has mastered the art of survival, using his influence to navigate the treacherous waters of legal jeopardy. Suge Knight's insights further illuminate this shadowy world. He speaks of Diddy and Jay-Z's connections, hinting at a network that extends beyond the glitz of music videos and award shows. These connections, according to Knight, are not just about influence, but about a deeper collusion with the very institutions designed to enforce the law. It's a narrative that challenges the conventional understanding of power, fame, and justice in the entertainment industry. Diddy's battle with Diageo over abuse allegations brings a new dimension to his story. Diageo's decision to distance themselves from Diddy, citing these allegations, signals a shift in the mogul's fortunes. It's a stark reminder that even the most powerful can fall from grace. The saga of Sean Diddy Combs takes a dramatic turn as his dealings extend beyond the music industry and into the corporate realm. Diageo, the alcohol giant and a powerhouse in the global spirits market, has entered the fray, citing abuse allegations against Combs in a significant legal battle. This development is not just a business dispute. It's a symbol of Diddy's faltering alliances with entities far more powerful than any individual in the music industry. Diageo, a big company, is in a legal fight with Sean "Diddy" Combs. They told a court in New York about claims that Diddy abused the singer Cassie for a long time. Diageo doesn't want Diddy to be the public face of De Leon Tequila anymore because they think these abuse claims could really hurt the brand's image. They're also dealing with another legal issue where they want to move the case to a different kind of court process next year. Cassie had asked Diddy for $30 million to keep quiet about the abuse. Diageo pointed out that this demand happened at the same time as another lawsuit where Diddy accused Diageo of only marketing Ciroc and De Leon Tequila to black customers. The implications of this legal battle are profound. Diageo's decision to distance itself from Combs, using the abuse allegations as a basis, suggests a seismic shift in the mogul's fortunes. It's a clear indication that Diddy's alleged immunity, possibly granted due to his informant status with the FBI, is no longer a shield against the consequences of his actions. This shift is not just about a legal dispute. It's about the erosion of a once impenetrable armor that protected Diddy from various allegations and legal challenges. The narrative of Diddy as an overstayed FBI informant emerges. This theory suggests Diddy, who, once under the protective wing of the FBI, is now exposed to the consequences of his actions. The unraveling of Sean "Diddy" Combs' once unassailable position in the entertainment industry and beyond is a tale of overreach and the inevitable consequences of such actions. Gene Deal's revelations provide a stark insight into how Diddy's alleged role as an FBI informant, a position he reportedly abused, has led to his current predicament. This abuse of power and trust has not only tarnished his reputation, but also alienated him from key allies and protectors. Diddy's interactions with figures more influential and powerful than the typical players in the music industry have been a double-edged sword. His dealings with these individuals, while initially beneficial, have ultimately led to a significant loss of support and protection. This is exemplified in his relationship with Diageo, a multinational alcohol conglomerate. The company's decision to distance itself from Diddy, citing abuse allegations, is indicative of his waning influence and the erosion of his once secure alliances. The cases where the FBI allegedly gave Diddy a pass due to his informant status are now under a new light. With the loss of this protective umbrella, past incidents and legal challenges are resurfacing, exposing Diddy to scrutiny and potential repercussions that he had previously avoided. This shift marks a critical juncture in Diddy's narrative, from a figure who operated with a sense of invulnerability to one who is increasingly vulnerable to the consequences of his past actions. Gene Deal's insights add another layer to this unfolding drama. He speaks of Diddy's dealings with dangerous individuals, choices that may have cost him his alleged immunity. It's a story of miscalculated risks and the price of playing with fire. Gene Deal's commentary sheds light on the reasons behind Diddy's downfall. His involvement with the wrong individuals, coupled with his alleged misuse of his informant status, has led to a significant shift in his circumstances. The loss of support from powerful entities like Diageo and the FBI signifies a turning point in Diddy's career and personal life, marking the end of an era where he could navigate controversies with relative ease. Now that Diddy is out of the wing of the FBI police, numerous lawsuits have been filed against him for what had remained hidden for a long from the public's eye. Recently, on November 16th, big news hit the music world. Singer Cassie sued her ex, Sean "Diddy" Combs. She claimed Diddy, who started calling himself Brother Love in 2017, and abused her during their 10-year relationship. This lawsuit spotlighted Diddy and led to more women making similar accusations. These shocking claims have had a big impact on Diddy's business ventures. With so much news about this, it's hard to keep track of what's happening with Diddy's legal troubles. To help make sense of it all, here's a summary of the recent charges against Diddy and how they've affected him. On November 16th, Cassie Ventura, a singer, took legal action against Sean Combs, known as Diddy, in a Manhattan federal court. She accused him of physical abuse during their decade-long relationship. They first met in 2005 when Ventura was 19, and soon after, she joined Diddy's record label, Bad Boy Records, releasing her first album. They started dating in 2007. The New York Times reported that Ventura's legal documents claim Diddy started being controlling and abusive after her album's release. She said he pressured her to use a lot of drugs and was often violent until they broke up in 2018. The lawsuit describes several severe incidents where Diddy allegedly assaulted and AR'd her. Ventura, through her lawyer, said, "I am finally ready to tell my story," aiming to shed light on violence and abuse in relationships. Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brafman, responded to these claims, calling them baseless and outrageous lies, and said they were an attempt to damage Diddy's reputation. The day after Cassie sued Diddy, they quickly settled the case for an amount that wasn't made public. Cassie said she wanted to settle in a way that gave her some control. Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brafman, confirmed the settlement but said it wasn't because Diddy did anything wrong. Since 2010, Diddy's fashion line, Sean John, has exclusively sold at Macy's. But after more than 10 years, Macy's has started to stop selling Sean John. They didn't say it was because of Cassie's lawsuit, but rather a decision based on reviewing their brands. On November 23rd, Diddy faced another lawsuit. A woman claimed he assaulted her in 1991 when she was a student at Syracuse University. The case says they went to a Harlem restaurant, then a studio, and another place where he allegedly drugged and physically abused her. She also says Diddy recorded the assault and showed it to others, accusing him of revenge P.
There's still a lot of strong women. Shot goes out to, Kamora. She always been a solid woman. That's good. I heard she's stepping up.
And if you think the drama stopped her, it didn't, because numerous other people stepped forward to expose Diddy. And one thing everyone knows for sure is that the figure isn't tiny. Many fans believe these people remained silenced for many years because they feared Diddy's power and the shield of the FBI. One example of this is the accusation of Roger Bonds. Roger Bonds, who used to head Diddy's security, hinted at revealing the truth on Instagram. He posted pictures of himself with Diddy and Cassie, captioning, "I'm willing to tell the truth because for so many years, I was quiet." In another post, he shared a screenshot of Cassie's lawsuit. Bonds, mentioned in Cassie's lawsuit, was involved in a 2009 incident where Diddy allegedly attacked Cassie in Los Angeles. He supported Cassie's claims and hinted he had prevented other women from being abused by Diddy. After being accused of assault and abuse by 3 women, Diddy resigned as chairman of Revolt, his media company. He had co-founded Revolt with Andy Shuon in October 2023. TMZ has reported that this step back from his role is supposed to be temporary. Diddy was also involved in education, having supported Capital Preparatory Schools. He opened a Harlem branch in 2016 and donated $1 million to the Bronx branch in 2021. However, on November 28th, the school decided to cut ties with him due to the assault allegations and his legal troubles. Dr. Steve Perry, who founded and runs the schools, said they ended the partnership with Diddy after careful consideration. He stated, "Following a comprehensive evaluation, a decision has been made to end the partnership between Capital Preparatory Schools and Sean Combs. While this decision was not made lightly, we firmly believe it is in the best interest of our organization's health and future." However, if you think Diddy learned his lesson, it was far from over. The plot thickens when a surprising development surfaces in hip-hop involving Keef D, a former gang member, and Diddy. Keef D made a serious accusation against Diddy, claiming that Diddy offered him $1 million to K2 iconic rappers Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. Keef D says he turned down the offer, but his allegations have caused a stir in the hip-hop community. People are now questioning Diddy's reasons behind such an offer and wondering if there's more to the story. It seems like more details might be revealed soon. Keef D, a pivotal figure in the Tupac Shakur case, publicly shared details about the events leading to the rapper's tragic death. He revealed that he was in the passenger seat of the white Cadillac during the shooting. He recalled seeing Tupac reach into his pocket, which made him think Tupac was pulling out a gun. While Keefe D didn't name all the people involved, He confirmed that the shooter was his nephew, Orlando Anderson. He made this confession, noting that he is battling cancer. Adding another layer to the story, Reggie Wright Jr. offered his views on the theory of Diddy's involvement in Tupac's death. Despite being close to Tupac, Suge Knight has remained silent on the identity of the shooter who targeted both him and Tupac.
I'm pretty sure Suge knows who shot Suge. Yeah. So when he comes out of sedation, I'm sure anybody...
Despite Suge Knight's denial of knowing who was responsible for the attack, he didn't miss a chance to talk about his power and control in his area, hinting at his criminal side in his statements.
Tupac, I'm the said, hey, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
I don't get down like that. One thing people gotta realize, it's born and raised out here.
Yeah.
But that's not all. In an interview with The Art of Dialogue, Gene Deal, who was in a second Chevrolet Suburban with Sean Combs on the night Biggie was shot, shared his perspective on the events. He has previously stated that he doesn't think Biggie was the intended target that night. In a 2022 interview with Vlad TV, Gene mentioned receiving information earlier that day suggesting there was a plot to K. Combs, then known as Puff Daddy. Gene clarified a common misconception about the shooting, noting that it wasn't a typical drive-by as often depicted in movies about Biggie. He explained that the car used in the shooting was stationary at a corner, possibly waiting there for some time. He also recounted the emotional moment of pulling Biggie from his Suburban and holding the 24-year-old as he died. Gene, a former bodyguard, expressed that Biggie's death at the Soul Train Awards show after-party still deeply affects him. The theory of Diddy's involvement in Biggie's death is shared by others, including a former police officer. This ex-LAPD detective believes that Biggie's murder was a retaliatory act for Diddy's alleged role in orchestrating Tupac's killing. Tupac Shakur was fatally shot in 1996 in Las Vegas following the Mike Tyson vs. Benson boxing match. His quick cremation and the absence of a memorial led to widespread speculation and conspiracy theories about his death, with some people even doubting that he had died. Diddy did not even have mercy on his baby mama, Kim Porter, as allegations also resurfaced that he might have a hand in murdering her. Mark Curry, a former artist with Bad Boy Records, spoke candidly about the lawsuits against Diddy. When asked if he believed Diddy was capable of the alleged abuses, Curry confidently affirmed that Diddy could commit such acts. He further revealed startling information, stating that Diddy was prone to insecurities. According to Curry, Diddy even resorted to wiretapping his own family members' phones to keep tabs on their private conversations. This revelation adds another layer to the complex and controversial image of Diddy.
Representing Kim, and I've been knowing Kim, she always been silent.
Looking back at the lawsuits against Diddy ultimately led to a conclusion in believing what Suge King stated is true. His story is more than just about being famous. It's filled with shocking claims from Cassie and surprising truths from Suge Knight. All these parts come together to show a side of the music world that's not just about glitz and glamour. Diddy's life, with its legal fights, criminal ties, and personal struggles, shows us the reality of the hip-hop industry and the power of such people who can silence other people using money. It sheds light on what being famous really means, what people will do to get ahead, and how hard it is to find the truth. As Diddy deals with his own legal and personal problems, it reminds us all how different someone's public image can be from their private life. Diddy's story, with its mix of power, betrayal, and the chance for a fresh start, is still very interesting to many people. As we move on from Diddy's story, we're left to think about how fame and doing the right thing can sometimes be a tricky balance, and how important it is to keep looking for fairness in a world that's often distracted by fame. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.